Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you and welcome to this session. If you can confirm me whether I am properly audible and visible or not, that would be great. All good to go? Okay. So those who are watching me for the first time, I'm Niharika John Mehra and I have been teaching English for more than 10 years now. Here in this session, it's a 45-minute session where we are going to practice some questions and we are going to see the answers with explanation. That means you get to revise a rule, you need to get to revise a vocabulary if that's the case, and we are going to have a lot of learning here throughout the session. So what I want you to do is quickly like and share the session. If you are new here, subscribe our channel because you get daily videos here, live sessions here for regulatory exams. So very helpful for your preparation. We also have some of our paid courses and you will find it on our app, find them on our app and as well as on our website. Check the details in the description below. Now these are the questions we are going to do with timer so that you have an idea about your speed. Please go ahead. That's the first question you have. You have to answer here in the chat. These are the sentences given and instruction is quite clear, I believe. So these are the correct, this is the correct answer and these are the errors. Unintentionally being late. This is your subject, which is actually an adverbial phrase. Demonstrates an overall lack of consideration for the lives of whom of others because हर एक की lives की बात है plural में lives आएगा. Many questions, not much. I need an adjective to talk about my noun, number of nouns in this case, so many will come. Those who care about punctuality will talk how. I need adverb. Now candid is an adjective, you need to change it. एक adverb लगाना पड़ेगा. Being the person who is consistently running late. Whom नहीं आएगा because being the person, he is running late, she is running late. So if I try and answer this who or whom, I get he or she in answer, which is nominative case. Him is consistently running late, वह नहीं बोल सकते. So being such a person is not great personality trait. ये गलत था तो यहाँ पे correction लाना पड़ेगा. The only funny thing about chronic employees, देखो, it's okay and it's possible that I use two adjectives, more than two adjectives for one noun. But वो हर एक एडजेक्टिव अपने आप में इन इट्स ओन शुड बी एबल टू कनेक्ट विद द नाउन. लेट एम्प्लॉयज समझ में आता है. क्रॉनिक एम्प्लॉयज, लगातार बने हुए एम्प्लॉयज, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ इट? डेफिनेटली दिस प्लेस वॉज नॉट द प्लेस फॉर एडजेक्टिव. इसको आपको एडवर्ब में चेंज करना ही था. सो देयर यू गो, क्रॉनिकली लेट एम्प्लॉयज. What kind of late? Not once a while, once in 5 months, 6 months, but regularly they are late. Next. The correct is the third statement. Rest all have errors. Let's revise the rules and see how. In order to be a responsible and efficient, that means I want to use a singular noun because I'm using two adjectives, but before that, there is an article that always works with a singular countable noun. So employee आना था, employees नहीं आना था. Workers who don't follow. Okay, so this is a general thing. That's why हम इसको doesn't नहीं, work को नहीं, we will change this antecedent of who and also the subject of sentence. These workers may receive written verbal warnings. Employees who have integrity. Employees are transparent in what actions and they are willing to do the right thing. It is important to do what? To give your employees what? A tarika, a means to which they can alert kisko? Business owners about unethical behavior. Now it is a specific location, that's why at the workplace on galat preposition tha. Employees have a responsibility to protect their company's good name. एम्प्लॉयज प्लूरल है, सबकी लिए का हम बात कर रहे हैं. नाउन का जो रिस्पेक्टिव प्रोनाउन होगा पोजेसिव फॉर्म में, जो एडजेक्टिव में भी पाया जाता है, देयर होगा, इट्स नहीं होगा. ओके, so other errors I have explained. I hope next time you don't miss them. Second is error free. The US government collects. Government does what? Collect income taxes, other taxes, other taxes, other taxes from individuals and companies. List the multiple taxes key, so we know for sure second is good to go. Not every person who receives a simple rule of subject verb agreement, every or each if is the subject of anything, the verb is supposed to be in the singular format. So there you go. The collection of something, because income taxes are being collected by someone, तो off आएगा. A person can exclude some income from taxation by using a deduction amount. Now यहाँ पे तो आपका main verb हो गया. So what kind of amount? Now I don't need another main verb. This is going to be verb third form as adjective. Okay? Federal employees are coming back to work on Monday. A super simple error to be detected because days and dates, if I'm mentioning something happened and I want to talk about the timeline in the form of date or days, we use on. Energy efficient light bulbs. Efficiently is wrong because light bulbs के लिए adjective होना and that's why adverb यहाँ काम नहीं करेगा. Not only solar panels add value to your home. See guys, if you want to go with not only, go ahead. Okay. But in that case, I have to follow the rule of inversion. That is not only, and since this part is in present tense, so not only do solar panels add value to your home but also benefit. या तो ये कर दो या तो not only का जगह बदल दो. So better is let's go for the minimum change. Solar panels not only add verb first form but also benefit verb first form. Parallelism भी maintain हो जाएगा, but definitely the given sequence here, the syntax is not correct. Okay, this one is not correct. We have to use this one. Water conservation is very necessary as what a lot of energy is what required to what to pump what waters from where the rivers. The environment is polluted by what various things like what like radioactive elements and name इनके दिए. The like or as बोलने की जरूरत नहीं थी. अकेला like, only like word was sufficient here. Now, when you write there and apostrophe s, it could mean two things. Okay, you can mean there is or there has. Okay, अगर हैज होता तो बीन भी होता, बट दिस इज नॉट हियर. एंड इज है तो गलत है, बिकॉज इफ देयर इज माई सब्जेक्ट, I check the noun after verb, and there that's how, and there is the place where I decide subject verb agreement. So in the fifth sentence, numerous environmental issues, which is plural, cannot go with there is. इसको हटा के हमको there are करना होगा, and then it will be a correct statement. You have to answer here in the chat. Okay, so answer is C. Nana correct means all of them have error, but there has to be one correct. Okay, in this case, C was correct. In sport, often the kid who had what? The loudest voice and most overbearing presence. See, loudest superlative, most overbearing superlative. Parallelism यहाँ maintained है. Became the first of this team or that. द कैप्टन जो है वो इस या उस टीम का दिस और दैट सही है, एंड देयर यू गो. नाउ दिस बिहेवियर वुड ड्राइव whom? People who are monitors or prefects crazy, and because I'm saying plural, their fury would boil up into what? Draconian punishments and plain old sharp violence, which in turn would के साथ verb का first form would give whom? People like me, perverse, if badly bruised satisfaction. Now यहाँ पे satisfactions नहीं होना था, it is uncountable noun, so of course आप उसको plural में नहीं डाल सकते. While in school, teachers shouted a lot, as did the kids put in charge of other kids. So while यहाँ पे बोलना while school, while in school बोलो या in while को हटा दो, अकेला in school बोलो, है ना? While raised to two clauses, so it should be in contrast or they are something जो parallelly काम कर रहे हैं. While किसी भी केस में यहाँ पे help नहीं करेगा. Speaking loud and constantly. See, loud here that makes no sense because हम जो बात आगे कर रहे हैं and then going up again into a full throated roar. तो यहाँ पे it's a noise related loudness and because of it हम loudly बोलेंगे. Answer is C here. There, good job. There can be no effective audits. There can be nothing like so if the auditing agency, so if the agency is not independent, good to go. Some SAUs have to obtain. Simple है ना? To के साथ verb first form. After have, there is another action taking place. So there you go. The National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj recently conducted. ये conduct का काम कब हुआ? I want an adverb. So everything is, if you have done grammar properly, आपके fundamentals clear है, you will be able to do these questions like swiftly and quickly, and we want that thing for all of you. अगर आपने already enroll करा हुआ है in our RBI course, then please make sure all grammar chapters आप complete कर लें, because we have already started with practice and those chapters are done there. Social audits show, plural है तो show, how people's participation in planning, managing and monitoring. Now 3 actions are here, 2 are in gerund form, so ये भी तो gerund में होगा. Manage तो वैसे भी verb होता है, so in the manage तो मैं बोल भी नहीं सकती थी. Correct. All of them, they have errors. Let's see what are the errors. So countries were looked to. With was or were, I can use verb third form, but then I have to justify the sentence is in passive voice. No. Countries were looking to do something. They were looking forward to doing something. उस तरीके से बात हो रही है. So countries were looking to establish transparency framework to monitor, to verify, to report. 3 actions taken in a systematic manner. While the US is getting out of the Paris Agreement formally by late 2020, it still taking part. ये तो अपने आप में गलत है. Any subject and verb is immediately in present participle form is never correct combination. You require helping verb is, am, are, was, were depending on the tense. तो better हम इसको past tense में बोल देते because ये पुरानी बात है. So it took part in deciding the rules for many. Arguments on word choices stalled the meeting at various stages. Okay, I cannot use simple present tense in sentence B because this is not what happens on daily basis. एक regular schedule नहीं है. It is not a fact. Definitely, I need to use something else than simple present tense. Better to go with the same family, but the past one, मतलब आप simple tense ही रखो, present के बदले past कर दो. While there was some progress, Please make sure you know that this word can be used with countable and uncountable noun both. Okay, so if I say I have some energy left, we can go for one more round of jogging. The energy is uncountable. I am able to use some with it. वहीं पे some किसी countable के साथ होगा, so I can say some learners, है ना, ऐसे बोल सकती हूँ मैं. Now here, progress is an uncountable noun. It's name of a phenomena where things are moving ahead. तो यहाँ पे progress आना था, progresses नहीं आना. B is the correct one. He privileged the aspirations of what electorate were in his speeches. He can give multiple speech. We are not sure how many speeches he gave or gave not. तो यहाँ पे उसको हम argue नहीं करेंगे. Thereby arguing that politics of development is politics of inclusion. Inverted comma में है जो भी है, we have to consider B is the correct one. No wonder, given the richness of Indian society, the के साथ you need a noun. If you use the and an adjective without a noun, it could mean you are naming a whole group. Okay? तो यहाँ पे हम जो बात करते हैं वो the rich की नहीं कर सकते. We cannot go with this form. Rich is typically an adjective, so richness करना पड़ेगा. The ground narratives reveal. Narratives क्या बताते हैं? That none of these schemes has been, because हम यहाँ पे none of बोल रहे हैं, but at the same time what we can do is go with have over here. In capturing तो दो mistake हैं, C नहीं होगा. It seems the government's policies and schemes, they belong to the government, and that's why apostrophe s to show possessive case. Plural नहीं आएगा. Plural and then again mentioning and another nouns back to back 2-3 nouns ऐसे नहीं आते हैं. Either there will be two nouns that give you a compound noun, or you're gonna get nouns where one is possessing another one, and that's why apostrophe s or apostrophe as per the requirement is needed. The court found what? That the government had failed to do what? To weigh. किस चीज का weigh करा जा रहा है? The danger. Now the danger, the ban. इसको समझो. The danger, now danger is what or from what? This is the explanation of it. What kind of danger? The ban posed, the danger posed by this ban to thousands of young mothers. Now this portion is only used to explain danger. That's why अगर आप केवल इतना देखोगे you may get confused. The के बाद noun, again the के बाद noun, but you read everything till here. The danger, what kind of? The one which was posed to thousands of young mothers by this. So इसके तरीके से हम उसे देखते हैं. Even though the center claims to have made so many seizures, 25 है तो plural है, across India in a 3-year period, 12 of them did not find oxytocin. Found did के साथ life में नहीं लगेगा. Did is the one. In fact, for that matter, do हो गया, does हो गया. We always have to use verb first form, raw form, base form with any of these helping verbs. This was despite the fact. The phrase is despite the fact, singular, not facts. It is time for a post-mortem of healthy policy. Okay? Sorry, यहाँ पे नहीं आएगा. Health policy सही है. Right to health. यहाँ पे second में health आना था. Healthy गलत है. So here health must come. Right to health because to के बाद में you don't have another noun. So healthy adjective है, नहीं आ सकता. Published in 2011, The Ethics of Voting. Now this is the name. It is a book. So single नाम है is one of the most provocative books. One of will always take a plural noun with it. Okay. So first में error है. He argues that you have to vote based on having justified. Based on have नहीं आएगा because based on something. अब नाम तो है नहीं मेरे पास किसी का. So it should be this way. Okay. The problem is that voters are badly informed and poorly equipped. Not enough equipped. So this is what you wanted to say. तो poorly पहले आना था, equipped बाद में आना था. इस poorly को हटा देंगे. Adverbs are one of those things जिसका placement भी check करना पड़ता है. We need to check whether they are placed correctly or not. We have to equip ourselves to make better decisions both in voting booth and in public policy. As well नहीं आएगा, as well as नहीं आएगा. बोथ के साथ कॉम्बिनेशन में चलता है एंड, तो यू हैव टू मेक श्योर कि ये पेयर इंटैक्ट रहे। Sure, Kuldeep, I will do so. Kindly answer this one first. Third one में, when we are saying based on, so I'll explain the next one जो अभी आपके सामने था in a moment. So based on what? On एक gerund आ जाता या noun आ जाता. Now gerund alone is not sufficient. We want gerund phrase as well. So based on having justified beliefs, beliefs का होना, having beliefs, कैसे justified beliefs. This is adjective for this noun, and that's why based on, नॉट डायरेक्टली बिलीव्स बट हैविंग बिलीव्स की बात हो रही है। तो एक जेरेंड के साथ व्हेन वी यूज मोर नाउन्स इट बिकम्स अ जेरेंड फ्रेज। हार्डली हैड द प्रोफेसर लेफ्ट द रूम, हार्डली के साथ देन नहीं व्हेन आता है। तो दिस इज अ सुपर सिंपल वन वेयर यू शुड नो, अगर आपको एडवांस में पता है हाउ हार्डली, नेवर एंड रेयरली वर्क्स, यू नो उसकी कॉम्बिनेशन में सेकेंड क्लॉज को जोड़ने के लिए when लगता है। While learning how to dance, a technique is of utmost importance. Not when, no, it is not just a single point of time जब हम कर रहे हैं, but throughout the learning, we have to make sure technique is important. So this is context where some things will keep going for a while, and that's why while will come to parallel things वो चलती जा रही हैं थोड़े समय के, so that's why it has to be that way. नाउ एन ऑर्नामेंटल प्लांट डज नॉट, ये तो सुपर सिंपल था, अभी मैंने आपको थोड़ी देर पहले बताया, डज, डू एंड डिड, we use verb first form, so definitely this is wrong. The unfortunate student failed to do what? To pass. Pass what? The examination, as he scored what? A few marks less than the marks required to pass. Okay? So इस तरीके से हम इसे use करते हैं। A second trip to her rental car for a computer, two briefcases, a box, etc. Confirm the wisdom of his choice of larger room. यहाँ पे हर होता तो भी सही है, his है तो भी गलत नहीं है. Incomplete, like insufficient information to jump to the conclusion. तो हम दूसरी चीजों को देखते हुए इसे सही करेंगे. A journal should always seek the truth. The journal means this is the only journal in the world. That's why यहाँ पे नहीं आएगा. In fact यहाँ पर भी the नहीं आएगा. Both of the places a article should come. The ship that brought the crew from America got sank. Okay, got drowned नहीं, sank. God भी नहीं आएगा. America sank in the sea. So drown लोग होते हैं. Okay, it's like not a nose dive, but then किसी automatically जैसे डूब गए, you know, because they don't know how to swim. That is drowning. Sink is something that has a lot of weight and वो किसी reason के कारण some technical failure or something like that happened and they अब वो नीचे चले गए. या सिंक आएगा. तो शिप हो गया, क्रूज हो गया, बोट हो गया, ये सिंक होती हैं, ड्राउन नहीं होती हैं. इट वॉज इन द मिडल ऑफ द नाइट. सो दिस इज अ फ्रेज. एट नहीं होता है. यस, एट नाइट एंड इन नाइट अकेला अलग से होता है, बट व्हेन वी यूज द फ्रेज इन द मिडल ऑफ, दैट मीन्स किसी चीज के चलते कुछ हुआ. इन द मिडल ऑफ द नाइट, इन द मिडल ऑफ द फाइट, एनीथिंग यू कैन यूज दिस फ्रेज विथ. तो इस तरीके से लिखा जाएगा. ओके. So we are done here. Pardon me for my throat. And we will now meet on Monday. You'll get my class here Monday ko, Wednesday ko, and Friday 1:30 p.m. This 8 p.m. class is once a week class on Saturdays. So this is my YouTube schedule as of now. At least for the next week, it will remain the same. And my regular classes, 1 hour classes, are going on under our paid courses. So check out the description for more info. Thank you so much, all of you. Make sure to like and share the video and subscribe to our channel. Take care.